The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, 90 days of boxing, day number 81, and we're doing today's live a little earlier than usual because we're a little bit pressed for time today. I gotta, as you guys can see by the title. I'm Tampa bound today. I'm leaving the friendly confines of Las Vegas. I'm flying to Tampa to go be in attendance tomorrow for the Angelo Leo Eduardo Baez fight in Plant City. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time. If I don't do this live right now, I'm not gonna have time to do it later on. So I figured I'd come on here and just run it real quick. It's not gonna be an hour. It's not gonna be an hour and a half. It'll be 30 minutes because I gotta hop in the Uber and I gotta go Uber my ass on down to the airport. So listen, we ain't gonna be here for a good time, but we'll be here for a long time. So get your comments in, get your questions in, and let's talk some boxing. Jesus M, what's good, champ? He says, "Saludos, BT. Saludos to you, champ. Hope all is well. Hope everybody's well in the world. Lot of content is dropped on the channel. I want you guys to go check out while I'm sitting here waiting for some comments. I want you guys to go check out all the interviews that I've dropped recently. Like, go check out that Stacey McKinley talking about Jared Anderson. Go check out the Angelo Leo interview. Go check out the interview with the Bray brothers. Go check out that video with me talking about Lou DiBella. It's a lot of good stuff coming out here on True School Sports. So, yeah, man. We got half an hour. So, y'all got half an hour to get whatever you want in, questions in, and let's have fun with it while I'm here because I do got to get to the airport. I got to go to TSA. Got to board the plane. Got to do all that bullshit. So, while we're sitting here, we're just chilling. But good to see Jesus M here. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I've seen Diego Pacheco and Edgar Berlanga going back and forth on Twitter today. Diego Pacheco pretty much came out today and he said, "Look, I'm not with the back and forth. Eddie Hearn, set this shit up because I'm not a Twitter guy, and so he wants to fight. And I hope that Edgar Berlanga and Diego Pacheco keep throwing gasoline on the fire of that fight because, really and truthfully, that's the fight that makes the most sense next for both of them. It's not a fight you need to marinate. They're both ranked right near each other. Get to it." Shinobi says, "The undercard for Canelo Munguia got released today. I think the fights are not meant for casuals name-wise, but I personally think the fights are going to be action-packed." I didn't even, to be honest with you, I didn't even see it. I saw the announcement, but I didn't read through who was on the undercard. So let me know who was on the Canelo undercard. Tell me some of the matchups, and I'll give you my thoughts right here, because I don't remember hearing. I remember hearing that the undercard got announced, but I didn't really read through it. Funny enough, I'll tell you guys a funny story too. Like, so today I woke up and I went on Instagram and I saw that Philip Hergovich had posted something on his stories, which got me excited because Philip Hergovich is supposed to announce any day now. They're supposed to announce any day now who his next opponent is. Because I know who it is. I know who it is. I know what the circumstances are. And I clicked on the story thinking that it was gonna be about what I thought it was. And it actually wound up being the fact that he actually reposted my interview of Stacey McKinley saying that Jared Anderson ain't gonna ever be world champion. So he must not really like Jared Anderson because I never even told Hergovich anything about that interview, and he still posted it. So he must have liked it, and he must have really agreed with everything that was being said. So if you guys don't believe what I'm saying, go on his Instagram and just go look at his stories. The only thing he's posted today was a link to my interview of Stacey McKinley going off about Jared Anderson. Keenan K TV, what's good, champ? He drops 3 little hearts. Good to see Keenan K TV. Make sure you guys go run his shit up and go subscribe to him. He's been at it for a long time. He covers more so he covers more so the MMA stuff now. But me and Keenan K, we go back some years. Hope all is well, man. There's 11 of you guys here. I only got 30 minutes. I got 25 minutes left before I gotta jet up on out of here. So don't waste your time. Get your questions and your thoughts in. Smash that like button, super chat, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because like I told you, it's not going to be no long live because I got to fly out today. And on top of that, a lot of you guys always ask me, they say, "Oh, BT, True School, Is Pops gonna be there? Why didn't you bring Pops with you? Well, guess what? Pops is gonna be at this fight, so you know that's gonna make it all the more exciting. And I'm gonna meet him at the airport, so should be a lot of fun. Barrios versus Maidana, Figueroa versus Magdaleno, Stanionis versus Maestre. Don't really know him. We know who Stanionis comes to bang moment on the prelims. Okay. So Carmel Bowen gets a chance on the Canelo prelims. I like that. Carmel is a very talented young fighter, exciting. Stanionis, Maestre, it's a good fight. I saw, yeah, Maestre. I thought Maestre lost to Michael Fox, but he's a good fighter, Venezuelan Olympian. They could have did a lot worse than that, but good to see Stanionis back in the ring after being screwed over by Virgil Ortiz for over a year. Figueroa Magdaleno is a completely pointless fight. Magdaleno is older and he's seen better days, and he just got beat by Raymond Ford. So you know I don't like that fight. I feel like that fight doesn't really prove anything from the Figueroa side of things. As far as Barrios and Maidana, which Maidana? Which Maidana are we talking? Marcos Maidana? Can't be the Maidana me and you are both thinking about. So which Maidana are we talking about? That's a pretty mid card. You know, it's not the worst card of all time, but it ain't getting me gassed up. There's no fight on there that really like makes me overly excited. You know. He says, "Can we get a workout stream soon?" Yeah, man. Shit, you need to start working out first. Becoming a little bit of a fat ass out here in Vegas and doing all these traveling, but yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. You know, maybe one of these lads will switch it up and go to the gym and just film a whole true school workout. Hyro says, you care about fighters nobody has heard of. I care about all the fighters, Hyro. You only like to slaughter PBC fighters. And it's crazy. It's not even it's not even the it's not even 2 o'clock on Pacific. It's not even 2 o'clock Pacific time, Hyro. The sun has barely come up. And you're over here already dick riding PBC. So good to see you, champ. Red, what's good, champ? Good to see Red. He said, BT, what up? Salute to you, champ. Just chilling here, getting the quick live streaming before I had to go travel. And then tomorrow will be fight night. Angelo Leo fights Baez, and then if he wins that fight, right there, we're right there at a world title shot again. So I'm over the moon about it. Do you fear Devin will become a huge diva in the future? It's not really something for me to fear, you know. I feel like any fighter who can be a diva, who has the option to do it, normally does it. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Had Diego Corrales not met his demise, would he have been an all-time great? He was the Fundura of his time. I feel like potentially he could. I mean, he's going to the Hall of Fame now, but yeah, he had a chance to. He still gave people great fights. He still gave people a lot to remember him by. I think the Castillo fight on its own is worth like 10 fights, honestly, because that's how amazing of a fight it was. Marcos Maidana's brother. Okay, well, I guess it's a good fight. You know, if he could fight anything like Marcos, but nah, it's a pretty mid card. Nothing too great on that card, honestly. It's not as good as the last. Honestly, for the standard PBC set for themselves with the first card, I don't think this quite lives up to it. It matches their first card. Ghost says, salute to BT in the chat. Trash undercard for Canelo. Yeah. And quite honestly, man, you know, they're lucky they got the expo going on out here. I may not be able to make it out to Vegas anyway that week because I may have somewhere else to be, but that undercard is not really like enticing me to want to come back out to Vegas. I'll just stay in South Florida, you know, where the grass is green and the girl's the prettiest, you know, honestly. Adam says, hey, BT, nice work, mate. Hi from Sydney, Australia. Say hello to Pops. For sure, man. Tip of the cap goes to all the Aussies in the world. I got a lot of love from my Australian viewers. He is related to Maidana, but fights like that sushi chef. Oh man, why you hating on my boy Yoshino like that, man? Why you hating on Yoshino? Hey BT, glad to see you. Thoughts on Crawford versus Majimov? That's probably like the last resort. I mean, Crawford was talking about fighting Tim Tszyu or now Fundora. Madrimov was a very good fighter. I'd be okay with that fight, but really and truthfully, like, can we just like I know people are gonna take their sides, but can we just do the Jerron Ennis fight? Can we find a way? Can boxing find a way to get that fight over the line? Um, Luis Trevino, shout out to you, champ. He says, "Salute BT, nice interview on the Boxing Voice. I liked your response about one trick pony critics. Thank you, man, and thank you for listening. And shout out to the Boxing Voice. You know, Ness hit me up at like 8 in the morning. I just woke up. I saw it. He's like, Beat Brendan, can I get you on the show? I said, yeah, why not? And I hopped on for like a cool like 10, 15 minutes. And yeah, like people always like to downplay one-dimensional fighters. And what I said about Lemos and other fighters is that it's not bad to be a one-dimensional fighter. Some fighters can be one-dimensional, but it's a hell of a dimension, you know, and I feel like Lemos is very good in his dimension. So thank you. Benavidez is fighting Nello in an alternate reality as we speak. He's probably just tore up off the Hennessy still. Benavidez and Canelo will both get stopped by Dave Morrell inside 12 back-to-back. Jerron Ennis is turning into Demetrius Andrade, and I don't like to see it. And that's kind of my sentiments, Ghost. You know, I've seen this movie before. It wasn't fun covering it. It was kind of annoying after a lot of years. And I think that's the route he's going to go down, honestly. You're going to miss the NHL playoff to see an inactive Estrada. You shit on PBC for being inactive. You don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, Hyro. You don't know what I'm going to do, bro. Please, Hyro, please, stop. You don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do. So how the hell do you know what I'm going to do? Playoffs ain't even started yet, champ. Playoffs start April 20th. 90 days of boxing ends next Thursday, April 18th, right on time. So, you know, I'll tell you this. I'm not sure what the playoff schedule looks like, but I'm so serious. If the Panthers are playing at the same time as Devin Haney versus Ryan, you guys might not even get alive. That's how serious this is. Straight up, that's how serious this shit is. Kovalev is fighting again. Rugged dude. Yeah, I seen that. You know, shout out to Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher. Second fight at cruiserweight. You know, it's been a while since we've seen him fight at all. Last time we saw him fight, he fought Tervel Pulev, and you know, he wasn't the Crusher, but he still showed that he has a great jab. At this point, Jerron is 30 fights in with no real names. He has a belt, and he's still super inactive. He needs, I believe, 3 to 4 fights a year. If he can't get a fight at 147, move up. That's what I'm saying. He's just like, it's really starting to feel real Demetrius Andrade-esque, you know, 30-plus fights, no big names, starting for the big fights, world champion, promotional issues, lawsuits. It's just like Andrade. And I hate that. I really do hate that because he's going to get to a point in his career where he's going to have to move up into a weight class he's not supposed to even be at against a fighter who shouldn't even be fighting, a la Andrade versus Benavidez, and he'll probably get tore up. He said, you're crazy. He said, you're just mad that you don't manage Boots. I don't think it'd be fun to manage Boots, to be honest with you. I think it'd be a pain in the ass, to be honest, because I don't think a lot of guys would want to fight him, and you know, he don't really have backing behind him like that. So I don't think that's a fun job. That don't sound as glamorous as some of you guys would think, honestly. And Andre started at Showtime too. He was the guy for Showtime when he first got there. He was the guy for Showtime. He was the guy for DAZN. But again, you know, I've talked about it enough. I've harped on it enough. Bad decision after bad decision. So that's why his career played out how it played out. But shout out to everybody here. We're about 15 minutes in. I got 15 minutes left, and I got to get in the Uber and go to the airport. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your thoughts down below. Let me know what city, what country, where are you guys watching from, man? It's the untouchable True School Sports Empire. 90 Days of Boxing, the True School Road Show. We here. BT Facts. Ain't nobody trying to manage boots between his father, the lack of backing, and the rest. They would be stressful. I'm good. Yeah, man. Some things don't sound as glamorous as they are. Yes, sir. BT, my man, my fellow, caught you the night owl rides during yeah, man. Good to see you, Michael. Michael Manning, one of my most loyal viewers. Good to see you, champ. Um, Normally I'm a night guy, but today, for the sake of circumstances of being pressed for time and having to travel, it's a travel day. I had to come in here and do this now. Otherwise, the streak would end. I would get out the plane at like 11 something. I'd be tired. I wouldn't want to do it. So, yeah. Luis wants to know, am I going to the Angelo Leo fight? You can bet your ass I am. You can bet your bottom dollar I am. Yeah, I'm going to the Angelo Leo fight because I keep telling you guys, and people think I'm just like I'm capping because he's my friend. I keep telling you guys, fuck the featherweight division. Angelo Leo not just one of the best fighters in the featherweight division. I think he's one of the best fighters in the world, and it's going to be proven fight by fight. I can tell you guys for sure. I'm not going to say what or whom, but I can tell you guys for sure. Angelo Leo wins this fight. Um, he's gonna have a world title fight next, so I'm gassed about it. I cannot wait. But look, he can't overlook Baez. Baez is coming to win. Baez is a veteran. Baez is tough. Um, I don't just want Angelo to win the fight. I want Angelo to win and look good for the sake of not just because I like him and we're cool, but because I think it would be good for boxing the more he's in the mix because he's an exciting fighter. He'll fight anybody. He's someone that loves this sport unlike anybody I know. I don't know. I have yet to meet a fighter before or after meeting Angelo that loves the sport more than him. No doubt. I haven't seen it yet. I'm still waiting to see it. So, yeah, man. Why are you keeping the Philip Hergovich fight a secret? Isn't he fighting Dubois? I can't tell you who he's fighting. And I'm not keeping anything a secret. It's just that I was told in confidence by someone very close to Philip Hergovich, that I can't say what it is. So there's a lot of guys who could fight. Might be Dubois, might be Joshua, could be Bacoli, could be Frank Sanchez. We don't know who it could be. I know who it could be, but you don't know who it could be. But again, it's not just the fact of who he's fighting. It's the circumstances under which he's fighting that I want to talk about. But just wait on it, guys. Just wait on the announcement. Wait on the announcement. What do you think of the Navarrete fight next month? The ticket prices are reasonable. I think it's a good card, man. I just saw they finally put Richard Torres in a legit fight. He's fighting Brandon Moore, and I'm really excited to see him in there with a live body, somebody who's now old, So should be a lot of fun. Navarrete, is fighting in San Diego. So my thing is, man, if that fight wasn't on my dad's birthday, shit, man, I'd be out. And if it wasn't on my dad's birthday, and if it wasn't during the NHL playoffs, my ass would be right in San Diego for the fight. Honestly, because I love San Diego, and that would have been a hell of an excuse. BT, I'll hit you up about that Torres situation. They are overlooking him. Who? Brandon Moore? That's it, BT. Break that news, champ. No, it's not. I can't do it. I can't do it, champ. But I was told last week that it'll be announced this week. So y'all have to do what I gotta do, which is wait. Because I know I'm so excited about it. I'm waiting for it to get announced so I can finally talk about it. The same way I had to wait for over a month, well over a month, to talk about Angelo Leo versus Baez. Like Baez, I knew about the Angelo Leo Baez fight in January. I couldn't talk about it until March. So it was like, what are your thoughts on Brandon Lee? I don't have any. He hasn't been fighting. He's a guy that is going nowhere and going nowhere fast. So that's how I feel about Brandon Lee. Good fighter, fun fighter. I'd like to see him and Gary Anton Russell fight, but it is what it is. Dennis Baranchek is going to school Navarrete. It's not even funny. He's a silver medalist. What does that mean? Lomachenko was a gold medalist, and it got stuck right up his ass when he fought Teofimo Lopez. Ali Harrison was a gold medalist, and it got stuck right up his ass when he fought anybody with a pulse. So yeah, amateur background, it matters to a degree. It matters to a point, but nah, man. Dennis Branchik is gonna have to convince me on fight night. I know a lot of people are picking Dennis Branchik. I watched him fight one time against Anthony Iggy. I wasn't impressed. I'm going with Navarrete. I'm going Navarrete gonna be champion, and we're getting the Shakur fight. But you know what? I'll go back and I'll watch some Dennis Branchik, and maybe if I watch him and watch some other fights, I'll see something different. But my theory is Top Rank picked this dude for a reason. Do you think Navarrete is gonna keep the volume in cardio? He's gonna be slow. He's definitely keeping the volume. That don't matter. It don't matter where he fights. That volume is gonna stay with him no matter where he goes because of how he trains and the kind of fighter he is. That volume is staying. Dennis Barancek better have something for him. He better just have more than good boxing skills because good boxing skills aren't gonna be enough. BT picking the more established fighter as usual. That's not true. Philip Hrgovic is my favorite heavyweight, and he's the most overlooked heavyweight in the world. The fuck are you talking about? Otabek Komotov, I picked it wrong. Otabek Komotov, I picked him against Raymond Ford. He wasn't the more established fighter. What are you talking about? Hyro talking that bullshit day and night. BT, do you think Ford or his team slipped the referee at $20 after the fight? No. If they would have, I would have seen it because the damn Turning Stone Casino is that small that nothing could be hidden over there. It's so small. Have a great trip, BT. Thanks again for the work you put in, mate. Thank you so much for tuning in, Adam. Thank you. Do you want the Saudis to invest in all the weight divisions of boxing, or do you feel just big-time boxing for them? It seems like the Saudis are only interested in heavyweight boxing. I personally I think they put on good fights, but I don't like the Saudis got to really improve the pacing of their cards, you know? Harold says, I'm telling the truth. No, you're not. How are you telling the truth? You just said I'm picking the more established fighter. I fucking picked Otabek Komotov to beat Raymond Ford. He was not the more established fighter. So what are you talking about? I don't get it, bro. How do you even spew more bullshit in the daytime than you do at night? I don't get it, Hyro. Brad Goodman is a businessman, not just a matchmaker. He usually always wins. His guys don't lose. He's the man. When it comes to matchmaking, he is the man. And he's a big viewer of the channel. I come to find out recently that Brad Goodman's a big fan of True School Sports. So good to know. Amazon PBC had great. They did. I enjoyed it. You know, I go to a lot of cards and it was enjoyable. You know. Telling the truth. This guy, man. This guy Hyro, man. Always on that bullshit. He's more established to you. How is he more? Okay, you're out of here. You're out of here. I'm pulling a Lou DiBella. You're out of here, Hyro. You lost the turn today. Get out of here. He's done. He's done. Gonzo. Finito. The end. Hyro's out of here. Talking that bullshit. Always want. I'm a little hungry right now too. I'm a little hungry, so I'll fly off on the handle on anybody right now. You know. So chill out, Hyro. It seems Bam is really looking for Undisputed. He's been hitting on it on his Instagram. Yeah, I mean, look, that's what he should be looking for. Fight all them guys, the Iokas and the Pumas and all them guys. Why not? Shout out to Pops. Pops is checking and he says, I'm here chilling, waiting for the flight. So yeah, Pops is out. He's back home in South Florida at the airport, getting ready to fly. As soon as this live is done, I'm literally getting into the Airbnb. I'm getting into the Uber, and I'm going to the airport here in Vegas myself. And yeah, man, he says BTB naming fighters who don't even got. I name guys who don't even got social media. And then Hyro likes to dick ride PBC all the time. He want to talk about established, and he likes PBC. And most of those guys are some of the most established guys in boxing. And he normally shits on small-time boxing, club show boxing. So, there you go. Hyro, you get one more chance. You were unhidden. You get one more chance. You say anything, you say any bullshit in the next 5 minutes, you're out. He says only so much I can say in this chat. No, because I don't like when you say things that aren't true. That's not true at all. How are you gonna, cause you be the first one. You be the first one, Hyro, to say, you be the first one to say, oh, you hate big time boxing. You only care about club show boxing. And then now you're saying I only picked the established fighter. So how could I like club show boxing more than big time boxing, but I only pick the established fighters when I hate on the more established, bigger boxing cards? By your own words. How the hell do you? I'm hungry right now. I gotta eat, man. I gotta eat because PT. That's why he hates Shaw. You know, Shaw started this boxing crap PBC and they left him because they shelled him after he put a beating on Deontay. See, I didn't know that part. See, but Ghost knows. That's what I'm saying. Just bash, yeah, Hyro. Just bash Eddie Hearn or Lou DiBella. Just bash Eddie Hearn or Lou DiBella. Right now, it ain't the time to really fuck with me right now. I'm hungry. All right. I'm hungry. I'm a little. I don't want to say stressed, but you know, I got a little urgency to get to where I gotta get to today. I'm a little anxious today. Don't fuck with me today, Hyro. Today is not the day, champ. To be serious, Ford can fight on the inside and counter well. He's got really nice clean punches. He does. He does. And one thing that I guess I never realized until I actually saw him in person was how he's big. He's a big guy for the weight class. Very wide. You know, so it's not easy to see. It's not hard to see why he's going to be going up to 130 and potentially maybe one day even 135. He's a big kid. Checking in from Mount Dora, Florida. Keep up the fire content, bro. Thank you, Paul. Good to see you, champ. I'm actually gonna be going to that fight I was telling you about. It's tomorrow, so I don't know if you can make it still, but as soon as this live is done in the next 3 minutes, I'm getting in an Uber, and I'm going to the airport here in Vegas, and I'll be meeting Pops in Tampa. So yeah, man. Thank you. Sorry, you said the PBC card was mid, man. It is. The Canelo PBC card is mid. If we're comparing it to the Tim Tszyu card, it definitely is. Dimitri is an example of patience. He has the best awards, and then he has to defend his titles for years, beat Canelo, and now the undisputed fight is in his near future. Yeah, and he's a true champion. A true champion of the highest order, you know? Good luck against Better BF, though. We're going to get that back for you, BT. Foster is going to do Ford dirty. Well, as long as he don't, listen, as long as Raymond Ford don't fight, as long as he don't fight Angelo Leo or anything like that, I like Raymond Ford. We're cool. As long as you don't fight Angelo, we're cool. You know, but I like the guy, especially being there for the Komatov fight. I grew to like, I liked him before that. People think I hated the guy, and that was never the case, but Oshaki, him would be a good fight. I know he was saying when I interviewed him that Oshaki runs his mouth on Twitter a lot, so that'd be a good fight. It's super mid. How much is Munguia getting? Of course, it's quite. That's what I'm saying. It's already bad enough. We gotta watch Ryan Munguia on the card. You know, it's already bad enough, Hyro, that Canelo's cherry picking Ryan Munguia, but you know, they could have did better. I think they could have did a little better job. That's just me. Jerron and his fight on the undercard with a sophist. It's better than the Ryan Garcia undercard. I mean, but you're come on, man. You're comparing PBC that has way better fighters than Golden Boy. Golden Boy don't even got. Come on, Howard. You know this, man. Golden Boy don't got fighters like PBC. That's what I'm saying. Like Figueroa, this card would have been perfect for Figueroa versus Fuller in the rematch because they've always wanted to do that rematch, but it is what it is. They have their own agenda. I have mine, and on the top of my agenda is to get my ass to the airport. So guys, we have hit that 30-minute mark. I'm gonna wrap it up. Before I wrap it up, make sure you guys go check out all the content on the channel. Check out the interview with Stacey McKinley. Check out the Angela Leo interview. Check out the interview with Alex and Kamar Bray. Check out all the stuff from last week if you didn't watch that. Check out the video with Ludabello. There's so much content here on True School Sports that you gotta watch through. But this will conclude day 89. I gotta get to the airport. Otherwise, I'll miss my flight. But you guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do a longer live. I'll do a longer live tomorrow from the Pro Box Event Center, hours before the fight. So we'll do a much longer live tomorrow. I want to have more time. But until then, you guys take care. Keep supporting the channel. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Sean Zatel's new channel. All that stuff. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you could love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.